Hey everybody, it's Benita, and I just wanted to come on, make a quick video, give an update on what's going on. For those of you that saw the video I posted last Thursday before last, so you may be familiar with my current situation. After trying really hard to keep it all together, I did lose my apartment. It was a very traumatic day for me, something I've never been through before, and I pray I never go through that again. I wanted to just talk about that experience and how I'm doing. How it has affected me, all of that. I think one of the most unfortunate things for me is not knowing what to do, and the people that I was reaching out for help, and I was telling them, hey, I don't know what to do. You know, people that said, you know, I got you, don't worry about it, you know, when everything happened, those people were not there, wouldn't answer the phone, wouldn't reply to text messages, and so I'm not even angry with them. I'm thankful that I know who people really are, and I see them for who they are now. I said before, I don't expect anything from anybody because I feel like this was a journey for me, and it's unfortunate that how it come to this point, but many of you know I've been living with 2 different types of brain tumors for the past 11 years. February will make 12 years, and I've held on to everything as long as I could, but that second brain surgery and then the hemorrhaging, which caused me to have another brain surgery, another emergency surgery 3 weeks after the second brain surgery, and then having radiation directly to the brain. I always say it changed my life, and finding out that I have permanent brain damage because I was having strokes. But even through all of that, I kept my faith, and I did what I had to do to take care of my household. Just got to a point to where I couldn't keep it together anymore. Me being a single woman, I just couldn't keep it together. Yeah, I had friends that say, you know, I'll be here for you, don't worry about it, this, that, and third, but truth is, people only care about you as long as they see some sort of benefit from you, and after that benefit is no longer there, that's when you see that they had no real intentions of doing good by you. So, but anyhow, I wanted to share this brief introduction moment. I'll be talking more about my journey. It took me a while to really realize, I guess this is what they call homelessness. You know, I've always worked. I've worked since I was 15, 16 years old. I've always taken care of myself, you know. I was married 20 years in the ministry to a pastor, you know, all of that. I've done things right. I've played by the rules. I've, you know, lived by the law. And so I don't see this. You know, someone asked me Someone said to me, I don't know, something's wrong. Why do you keep going through so much? Something wrong here, something wrong here. And that was like the second night after the eviction happened. And I'm thinking, this was such a traumatic situation for me. You couldn't have thought this through to call me and ask me or to insinuate that I had done something to bring this on myself. You cannot have insinuated I brought something to bring about the last 11 years of my life of living with 2 different brain tumors. People can be really cruel and insensitive, and I try not to be the one that, how do you say, claps back or do evil for evil, but I'm telling y'all, sometimes it seems like that's what some people gonna need. But I feel so displaced, y'all. I feel so out of sorts. I had that apartment 12 years. People say, oh, you was living above your means and you couldn't afford to live there. I had that apartment for 12 years. And the only reason I hadn't moved by now was because, number one, I could afford to stay there. And then number two, I kept having to go back to surgery because of these darn brain tumors. And so, I had people come in my life and say, hey, I'm here for you. Don't worry about it. I got you. You're not alone. But those people, particularly this one person, turned out to be not such a good person after all. And sometimes it was difficult for me to rationalize what's good, what's not. Sometimes I had trouble rationalizing it because you got to think about, I've had strokes, I got brain tumors, I've had brain surgeries, I've had radiation, I have permanent brain damage. So sometimes it's difficult for me to say, okay, this is good, this is not, this is good. And in that moment, it takes me a while to come back full circle to say, oh, you didn't mean me no good. It takes me a while, and I hate that. But being here in a hotel, me, my daughter, my granddaughter, I'm in one bed, they're in the next bed, and we all are in this space. And I'm telling you, my anxiety has been on level 3,000, Thank God I have a wonderful therapist, psychologist, and psychiatrist. Thank God for medication. Because literally, I would be climbing the walls and trying to jump out the windows. I'm just going to keep it real. I don't have, I didn't have a chance to get clothes. All of my stuff is just in storage. There's no way I can even get in there to find anything. So if you see me on here and I'm wearing the same stuff all the time, just know I washed it, okay? It's clean. My laptop, there's nothing. I got school starting soon and so many things I need, but I can't even. They either broke it, busted, or they don't know where they put the stuff. Between the guys that were throwing all of my stuff out, and they busted up so much of my stuff. Things I worked so hard for. The good thing is, the only good thing came out of all of this is that I met my goal last year to pay off my Jeep. So I paid off my Jeep last year. My Jeep only has 69,000 miles on it. I set a goal to pay it off before 2024. I paid off my Jeep December 30th, I believe, 2023. So I'm happy about that. But in the midst of that, then I have this eviction that forces me in this homeless situation. And I don't know how to deal with this, y'all. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing. So, but I'll keep y'all up on what's going on, okay?